Merry Christmas from the Little Blues crew. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful Minnesota day. It's 24, 25 degrees, not really any wind. We had a beautiful sunrise, and you can't beat that. Winter wonderland. It's Christmas. There's so much I'm thankful for. The animals are going to get fed. I've got some carrot treats for them. Everybody's going to get a little extra Christmas treat. And I just like to tell you guys a few things that I'm thankful for this morning. So I'm going to get these guys fed and be right back. Well, we have to give the big horses a little Christmas treat as well. Get them their carrot. Right, Kavala? You've been good all year for the most part. Maybe. Braga, do you need your Christmas carrot? And of course, we can't forget Blueberry, who's pretty much on the naughty list all the time. But we love her to death, and she, what can we say? I don't know. It's Blueberry. She is what I named this whole farm after. Little Blue's Traveling Zoo, in your honor, Blue. So I've got Santa's sleigh today. I was able to be Santa's helper last week on the farm with the animals, and we had some little people out, and it just always makes me smile to be able to do those things for some of our friends and the kids, and just see those kids light up. It's always an amazing time of year. But today, I just wanted to, Christmas always kind of brings out what I'm thankful for. And most of what I'm thankful for is my family. And that includes my animal family. But I've got wonderful wife, I've got wonderful daughters. And I couldn't do life without any of them and their support. I'm just really, really fortunate to have that. And I've got some amazing friends in my life. And I'm just so thankful. Those are the things that money can't buy. And those are the things that really bring someone peace. And I am fortunate. Every day I pinch myself to think about all the things that I am truly blessed with. 5 years ago, I started this little farm and reignited a passion that I had. And I kind of forgot about that passion. When I was a kid growing up, I loved animals. I grew up in the country. All my friends were farmers. And we had, I guess what you'd say is a hobby farm. And my dad was, hi, little L. My dad and mom were kind enough to let me bring home some animals. I had everything from a pet cow to pet chickens to a rabbit. Always had a dog by my side, exploring the countryside. Just a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, there was just nothing better. And then I got married, had my own family, started the career like so many of us do. And everything was great until it wasn't. And really started to feel some burnout 5-ish years ago with a job that became very toxic and too many hours and too many promises unkept, and just kind of gutted my soul. And I was fortunate enough, and I think it was a God thing, that I met someone when I started my chicken adventure. Just wanted to get some chickens. You know, we had built a house out here on 10 acres. We had our big horses from my daughter, but wanted to get some chickens, and that really reignited my passion that I had forgotten about years ago. And responded to a Craigslist ad when I was getting a few more chickens, and I met Jody, and she was really a savior back then. She had a farm just a few miles down the road from me that I didn't even know about, and she ran a mobile petting zoo called Happy Tales. And she is still doing that. She was in the process of moving down to Texas because her and her husband wanted to do this full-time year-round, and it's hard to do in Minnesota as things quiet down. So I saw her little farm and all these little animals, and it just really, truly amazed me. And I think Jody looked into my soul and saw that I was just a shell, and I was gutted. And she was kind enough to encourage me to build my little farm and to get these little animals and share them with people. And that's really what Little Blues Traveling Zoo is about. Sometimes petting zoos, I feel like, get a bad stigma because there's maybe not some great people that do the right things with their animals. But if you guys follow along, you know we love our animals, care for them, and really educate people about animals. There's so many little kids out there and people that just don't have a farm to go to, and we like to be that farm. When I was growing up, everyone had an uncle, a grandpa with some animals, and that just seems like it's a dying breed anymore. So anyways, Jody was kind enough to sit me down and show me how to create something like this, and she has been a wonderful mentor, and I thank her every chance I get. And she's doing amazing down in Texas. She is just a rock star. She's got a sanctuary now where she actually brings, more animals in and cares for them, and that's just so cool. I mean, we have some rescue animals that we've been able to bring in, and people ask us, well, do you have babies? And like, no, all of our animals are fixed. Our boys are fixed. There's enough animals in the world. We don't need to add any more to that pile, but we bring them in, and we vet them and care for them and love them is the main thing. But that's a little bit of my story. I appreciate, again, you guys coming along for this YouTube journey. Bluebell. Blue, I guess, wants some attention. I appreciate the support and the love, and you guys following along, and I hope we can be a blessing. We're looking forward to 2026, and we hope you guys come along with that journey. And I just encourage each and every one of you to find that passion that you had when you were younger, and don't be afraid to live that out. It's never too late to start. I was 50 years old when I started this, and I'm so glad I reignited that. So I want you guys to keep the faith no matter what your circumstance. Don't stay in toxic environments. There's so much more to life than just chasing the dollar. We all need money to live, but just don't let that be the reason that you exist. Anyways, love you guys. Everyone, have a wonderful Christmas and take care. We'll look forward to 2026 with some of the adventures at Little Blues Traveling Zoo. Take care, everyone.